minasan, it's Hisako. I would actually like to do a video today that I've actually already talked about before. I just want to do a sort of redo of this video as sort of an introduction for people who are new to my channel, so specifically my YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed before and you're new to my channel, please watch this video first before you dive into my other videos. I thought I would do a quick video just to talk a little bit again about what exactly is henshin, because it's not a term that's very widely known. A lot of people know what a geisha is, but not maybe specifically what a geisha henshin is. So to talk about that a little bit, henshin is a Japanese word that directly translates to transform. So it means to transform basically into something else, which is essentially what henshin is. Henshin specifically refers to, the transformation when you're doing particularly traditional Japanese costumes such as geisha, maiko, oiran, anything, taiyu, in those sort of areas. So it kind of refers more specifically to traditional Japanese costume and dress. But henshin is something that's a super fun activity. It can be a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. I absolutely love doing it. There are a lot of studios in major cities in Japan, such as Tokyo and Kyoto, that do like a henshin transformation experience, where you can go and pay to have your photo taken and maybe like go outside a little bit, and they dress you up with the makeup, the wig, they help you put on kimono, and they kind of, dress you up into the whole look so that you can kind of get the experience a little bit. And that's actually how I got introduced to henshin, was when I went on my honeymoon in Japan. We went to Kyoto for a couple of days, and I actually got to have an experience through Gion Aya, right there in Gion, in Kyoto, where all the geisha are. And I got to do a transformation experience, and that was my first time doing it, and I was just hooked after that. It was such an exciting experience that when I got back to the US, I'm like, I have to find a way to do this myself. So I immediately started researching and learning how to do geisha henshin for myself. And I've been able to do that for, I think it's been about 7 months now at the time that this video was made. So it's been a while, but I've had a super fun time doing it. Some things with henshin to keep in mind is there is a right way and a wrong way to do henshin. So if you want to delve into the world of henshin, it's important to make sure that you do it correctly and accurately so that you can be respectful. So it's important to know, what exactly do you want to do henshin as? Do you want to do henshin as a geisha or a geiko? Do you want to do henshin as a maiko or hangyoku, which is like a apprentice geisha? Or maybe you want to do oiran or taiyu, which is a completely different thing as well. Those are the ones you think of that have like a ton of hair ornaments, the big obi in the front and the big flowing kimono and stuff. And they're a little bit of a different thing, so I'm not going to talk about them in this video. But specifically with maiko and geiko henshin, or also hangyoku and geigi as well. It's important to know the difference between those two so that when you do go to do henshin, you can do it accurately. So as you can see, my henshin is actually modeled after more of like geigi specifically, or geiko from Kyoto. I have the katsura, tongue-tied, katsura wig. I've also got a tomesodo style kimono with the shorter sleeves. My makeup is done in the geiko style as opposed to maiko style, since I am doing that look. But if you want to do maiko or hangyoku, those are a little different. That's more of the youthful appearance with the longer sleeve kimono. They have more hair ornamentation, different kind of makeup style a little bit, things like that. But yeah, it's important to know so that you can do it accurately, because there's definitely a wrong way to do henshin that comes off as very cosplay-y. And I want to reiterate by saying that henshin and cosplay are not the same thing. They are a completely different thing. I have had people refer to what I do as cosplay. It is not cosplay. That is a completely different thing. But henshin is something that I absolutely adore. I actually started out doing cosplay and transitioned into henshin later on after I learned about it myself. And I kind of just focus on that specifically now. I no longer really do cosplay that much anymore. So kind of just focusing on henshin. But a big thing that I get asked a lot as doing what I do is, oh, like, well, you're not Japanese. Can you still do henshin? And the answer is Yes, you absolutely can. You do not have to be Japanese to do henshin. Anybody can do henshin. The biggest thing to keep in mind is to do your research so you can be accurate, because that is the biggest point of contention, is not doing things accurately. Because like I said, there is a wrong way to do it. So anybody can do henshin. And I highly recommend everybody who has a chance to try it, please try it. It's super exciting, it's super fun. And henshin is exactly what you make of it. You know, some people do henshin and they just dress up and that's it. That's all they do is the actual transformation of the makeup, the wig, and the kimono. However, if you want, and something that I'm kind of delving into, is learning more traditional Japanese arts through henshin. So henshin was kind of where I got started with the dressing up, but I kind of started to work on learning traditional Japanese dance, like Nihon Buyo style dance. I started learning tea ceremony as well, which has been really exciting. I'm not usually a big fan of green tea, but I've kind of changed a little bit, and it's not as bitter as it used to be, so I'm enjoying it more. And soon I'll also start learning shamisen as well, so I'm super excited about that. A little nervous because I've never played one before, so hopefully I can do it. But as a result of henshin, I've kind of transitioned to doing some other traditional Japanese arts as well. That is not a requirement as a henshin. However, a lot of people who do henshin do find they tend to want to explore more traditional Japanese arts as well, which I highly recommend. So that's a little bit about what henshin is not, and who can do henshin, which is, again, anybody. Again, as long as you are respectful, make sure you do your research so that you can portray whoever you're trying to portray accurately and respectfully. So that's the big thing. But yeah, that's just a little bit about what I do, what henshin is, and a little bit about what you'll find on my channel here. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, be sure to comment below and I will answer them. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Arigatou gozaimashita.